The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. This crowd loves their orange and black. The scene just a short time ago, they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football as the Bengals get set to do battle with the New Orleans Saints. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. Takes this up just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, here's Breeze. It's hauled in by Ben Watson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front, and it may be a guard can slide up to the 2nd level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
Not a whole lot of room to maneuver there, and I think that's because everyone took care of their responsibilities, filled their gaps, held their place. No place for him to run.
Yeah, looked good. Everything got funneled to the nose tackle. They swallowed him up. Breeze to throw on 3rd and 1. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Carl Lawson in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down. They do go for it. It's Breeze. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down here early in the game.
Now Breeze throwing on 2nd down. Again has it complete. An agile move and a nice gain, then dropped at the 25-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs, gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Staying on the ground on 1st with Kamara. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
There is no doubt that Geno Atkins is really strong and stout at the point of attack. But I love his suddenness, the ability to make plays, to be in one spot, and then
He's gone. And into the offensive backfield, he's a heck of a player.
And there, a big TFL, tackle for loss.
Hard to believe that his father, Gene Atkins, was an NFL defensive back. He's bred this big defensive tackle.
Brees going to try and throw on third down. Setting up the receiver screen here to Thomas. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Throwing now is Brees. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Michael Thomas from a yard out. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Lutz with the extra point. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Saints football to begin quarter number 2, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. Lutz now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20, as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So here's Dalton and the Bengals now, 1st and 10 at their own 23.
We're good.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
On second down, here's Mixon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
All right, partner, despite my eating habits, I'm not big enough to play offensive tackle, nor am I quick enough. But with the defensive ends nowadays and their speed, those guys have to be able to punch and dance, and it's a tough, tough job to contain them.
Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A big play there, 70 yards. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. They'll look good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards, as he'll get this only back to the 20. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Brees going to come up here, 1st and 10, and he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far. Brees leaves this one with Kamara, and he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
That goes down as a loss against his rushing stats, but really, should he have to absorb that one? He had no chance on that play before they overwhelmed him.
Pretty much on top of him before he could take his first step. Brees to throw on 2nd down. It's brought in right side by Ginn. And he takes this all the way inside the Cincy 20. It's a big play there for the Saints. 49 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. to play in a tightly contested first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati. After this.
Ready? You ready? Return!
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. That is caught at the 7. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Flush to his right. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Preston Brown able to drop him for a loss of 4. Shotgun now for Breeze. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. Breeze now on 3rd and goal. Eluding the pressure. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. And Lutz's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down the defense.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
368! They go 368! Hey! Heavy.
Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. Going deep downfield for Ross. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10.
Ready? Yellow lady. Switch. Good set.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. Finds his man, Watson, over the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Breeze now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Breeze. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas in the final seconds of the first half. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. This will be caught at about the 5. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. Lutz now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. But they will not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the first half of play. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Saints out on top. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. Look at the spin. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
Nice. Heavy. 5-0.
They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. On third down, Mixon. And an alley to run. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
They go play action here on first down. Over the middle, that's caught by Ross. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. A big play there for the Bengals. 44 yards. Nice completion there for Andy Dalton. Charles, you worked some of his games when he was at TCU. Now you've worked his games in the NFL. What progression have you seen?
I've seen a guy who took over as a freshman in college and got better and better each year. Always added a little bit more to his game, gets stronger. But the best part about him is he's always been accurate.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Nixon. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
It's been a struggle this entire game trying to move the ball on the ground. But every now and then you find a little chink in the armor, and that type of run right there.
And he's got his big tight end, Eifert, and it's a Bengal touchdown. effort from 8 yards out. And the Bengals have got it back to a one-score game. So now Dalton will lead the Bengals to the line as they'll come up and go for 2.
Hey, go, 368. Nice. 368.
Dalton now to pass. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Here's Breeze.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set them up.
And a nice gain of 21 yards. A 10th carry for Kamara. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Big Geno Atkins there to bring him down.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position. No, that wasn't an explosive run. That wasn't one that took it all the way to the house. But, boy, for a team that's had trouble running it the entire game, that's the kind of run they need, hopefully, to get themselves kick-started.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Breeze on the hook up to Thomas for the New Orleans first. On first down, Breeze. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll make it a second down.
Is that not the very definition of a tough yard gain?
Now, is that one where as the receiver you go to your quarterback and say, why'd you even throw that?
Yeah, I think you do. And I think you wonder, what type of a route are you going to send me on that only 1 yard's going to be the result? If I'm going to go in there and take contact, let's go and get something out of it, not just 1 yard.
A give. This is Kamara. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They come out here in the eye. They'll run with a fullback, Zach Line. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Zach Line, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Saints add on to their lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Lutz now to kick this one away. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So here's Dalton and the Bengals now. 1st and 10 at the 40.
368! Nice. Move! 2-by-2. Move! Over here. You're good.
Throwing, Dalton. Going deep for Eifert. And that's caught inside the 30. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And that one results in 35 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Here's Dalton. His throw incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the former Pitt Panther, was the target. And it's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Dalton once more. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
Here's Dalton. And the pressure gets to him again.
My, oh, my, they've had some success bringing him off the edge. How about the gambling man who's the defensive coordinator? He's not just bringing pressure. He's bringing a corner to go after the quarterback.
And it's worked twice now, twice like a charm.
And not only has that worked like a charm, he's been awfully disruptive in his usual role covering receivers. Now he's rushing the passer as well.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Over here.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And able to find Green. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Dalton, 1st and 10. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Throwing again. Dalton. Looking for Boyd, and he's got him. Touchdown, Bengals. Tyler Boyd from 10 yards out. And the Bengals able to get this back within a touchdown. Now Bullock to add the extra point. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Bullock out now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Play action. Breeze. Flushed out right. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Now he'll be wrapped up around the waist and pushed down. Geno Atkins in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down. So Breeze is going to stay out there, and they're going to go for this on 4th down. The Saints do snap it. It's Breeze. And Ginn's got it. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. A swift move and then tackled just on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down. On 2nd down, Kamara. Room here to run. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one 28 yards on the ground.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
The catch made over the middle by Ginn. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Kamara, and running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football.
And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Lutz now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Shifts by him. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. A 1st down throw coming for Dalton. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this. I know you are, too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Bullet good on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So 20 seconds remain. It'll come down to this. So that one will be accepted. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10. Bree's going to throw here. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. To throw is Breeze. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Lutz to try to add the PAT. Lutz with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Lutz now to kick this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
Here you go, 368. Hey.
It's do or die for Dalton. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly.